just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown,
the back goes in motion. Fullback's got it. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Army Black Knights. He'll ride his man on the option. At the 35, he's open. He's off to the races. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
If you heard that sound, that was the sound of me throwing my clipboard. My goodness, how do I stop this offense? This guy is so dynamic. And what stinks about it is they snap it to the quarterback every play. Running back, I can try to take him out of the game. Receivers, I can try to take out of the game. Quarterback always touching the football, and when he can do this, good luck stopping him.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. Goes to the option.
I love the decision to keep the football on the option right there. That reminds me of Ahmad Bradshaw, who recently at Army, member, led him to a 10-win season, set a single-season record with over 1,700 rushing yards. Did it from the quarterback position because he made good decisions, knew when to keep the football, was keying, had his eyes where they needed to be. That's exactly what this guy just showed you on that last play.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He'll toss it. Shakes off the defender. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The option look. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and it shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
Wow, what a play.
On the option. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Anytime you play this offense, the challenge is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. You've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number and tackled him for a loss.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, USA! Wide out in motion. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. At the 35, he's got room. Can anyone catch him? At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Black Knights! Oh, what a grab by the defense. Didn't let him get... Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll keep it on the ground. At the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
I love teams that make it a priority to run the football, and they have today another good run by this running back. He's been doing it all night, over 100 yards on the day. Really, really good.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Army!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Now the toss. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38. On the option. He'll do it himself. Open space at the 25. And he'll glide his way in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are...
Now on the option. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Able to pick up a couple on first down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He'll pitch it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. The Black Knights will punt this one away.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Found a lot of running room before he... Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here comes the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Quick step and go. Where did he go? Very little will make a... Got it. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off.
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Army!
And to have a rushing touchdown.
Quarterback keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that. Oh, look out, there he goes! And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after a terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Fighting off the defender. That pickup might be best measured in inches rather than yards. Not a lot of running room there. 2nd down coming up. They'll run the option. The pitch. Makes his man miss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Quick toss. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights! Goes to the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He wants to pass it on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quarterback on the keeper. Now the toss. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He came so close to the option look. He'll toss it.
The ball carrier is the runner.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll pitch it. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! And the punishment has been extended. Running back goes in motion. They'll run the option. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
On the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They'll go to the air. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the pummeling has started. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like,
the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. Here comes the option. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down coming up.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Line getting set on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He'll toss it. Makes it past the marker.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting push and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He'll toss it. Across the 25, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! And the beatdown has ensued. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue.
Ready, break. Cricket.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. They'll run the option. Got enough for the first down. Runs through a tackle. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. other fields, on other days. That's the primary charge for the cadets of Army. But on this field, the seeds planted by the likes of Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Michie Stadium at West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football.
On the ready. Easy.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Army!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Ready. 3:25.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. Still running at the 40. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer.
And the ball is free on the pitch. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He'll pitch it.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Pulls and fires complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will be down.
Okay, quick. 42, Spider.
The option look. And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
No monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that.
Got it. Trick play, coach. Get out of here with the win, oh. In blue.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Now the pitch. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On the option. The pitch. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. Quick toss. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Now the toss. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Army! They'll power it inside with the fullback.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
They ran it on first down, now on second. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up. On the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Offense gets set for second down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On the run, still looking. He throws one to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer.
chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! No mid. They'll go to the fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He'll toss it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? From the 33, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Black Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Now the pitch. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy.
Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Army!
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a...
Got it. 42 Slider.
He'll ride his man on the option. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Goes to the option. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
Listen, that ain't what the offense expected, but they're plenty happy about it. You just try to create a little bit of room. I don't want to throw out of my own end zone, right? Then I can create a safety. I'm worried about passing. I'm worried about the quarterback. Even if he slips, something happens. But nice job just creating some space, running the football, spreading the one loose. I will take it. I didn't think it was going to go that far, but I'll take it.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. At the 45 on his way. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this.
And he makes the catch inside the 15. And they'll finally bring him. Rips off a huge play. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He'll keep it himself. Now the toss. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the route is on.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignment.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. At the 40, there he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. On the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Now on the option. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. On the option. Touchdown, Army! And the punishment has been extended.
What a day. His 3rd rush.
They'll run the option.
I love when you throw the fullback. The dude is so unselfish, blocks the whole game. Give him a bone every now and again.
Well, of course you like the fullbacks because you wish you had been a fullback. Some wanted to make you a fullback, and you were great. Could have been even greater.
Or
Running toward the tape. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the pummeling has started.
and the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Goes to the option. Powers through the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Running back goes in motion. The option look. The pitch. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10.
29 Bills.
On the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Fullbacks, a.k.a. blocking backs, a.k.a. don't touch the football very often and usually don't go far down the field. But a nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball, reward the big fella.
Handoff to the fullback. The Black Knights will keep this drive going. From that spot on the field, this is the area that we expert commentators call no man's land. So the call makes sense.
You have to go for it. You're in a situation where you're in field goal range for maybe elite kickers. But, dude, go for it. You're not going to have anything to lose. Field position will still be okay. You got to go for it in these situations.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long.
2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
The back goes in motion. Try, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense.
Okay, ready? Easy.
Big fullback's got it.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Ready, break. Moves.
On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Like watching paint dry.
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they've just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were. They knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese David.
Ready, ready. Here we go.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Really good looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Bounced right back to them.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials. And the coach accepts it, they will take the penalty. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. On the option. Open space at the 25.
Dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. The gift to the fullback.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
Hit as he throws. And that pass picked off. He was trying to get that return going. the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
They'll run the option. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He'll ride his man on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Black Knights are rolling down the field. They'll move the running back to try to force it. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He'll pitch it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Got the first down, looking for more. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. He'll do it himself. He'll toss it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The option look. He'll toss it. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the option. Now the pitch. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That DB had a different story. He had something to say, coming up, making a physical tackle.
And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long, it's a different animal. Going for 6. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
That's why this guy's a good, strong safety. You've got to be able to affect the running game. You've got to be able to play in the box close to the line of scrimmage and make tackles. That time, good stop on the fullback.
They'll run the option. And the Black Knights get enough for the first down.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Black Knights with the 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Now the toss. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Yeah, I might think.
On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
He'll pitch it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Slings it downfield. Finds a man by himself. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Now the pitch. Finds a crease at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Army! Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run.
Are you ready?
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on 2nd down. Here comes the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
He's up to 107 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. From the 30-yard line on first down. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Black Knights have it in scoring position on first and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal. On the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right now.
And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense.
They'll run the option. The pitch. At the 35, he's loose. Open runway ahead. He's at the 20. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the D deny them on second and goal.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army! Off-play action on first down. Fires to the right. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him. He'll ride his man on the option. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. What am I seeing out here? Am I seeing Glenn Davis get loose and run for the Heisman again?
And that's a heck of a compliment to this young man. That shows you what kind of day he's having. They're featuring him. They're giving him the rock.
And he's running in the open. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Black Knights have it with a first and 10. The option look. Now the toss. Got enough space. Gets Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights line it up with a first and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play.
Running back goes in motion. On the option. He'll pitch it. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Between the upright. Now on the option. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes the option. Keeps the legs moving.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On the option.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers. They'll run the option. And try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Black Knights. What a catch and run for 6. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip his hand. He'll toss it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll ride his man on the option. Gun room at the 35. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. They'll leave it with him. Touchdown, Army! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Here's the handoff.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the stomping has commenced. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
On the double. Let's go.
They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David.
On the ready. Clear. Clear.
Goes to the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers.
And he breaks into the open. Big, big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes, just hit you in the mouth.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. The option look. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll toss it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
He'll pull it on the read. Now the pitch. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a...
And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Army!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
They'll run the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This offense has a second down play. On the option. And it's a fumble on the play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Now on the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they're going to throw it. Going to let it fly. And they weren't able to make the connection. Explosive play.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here comes the option. Fights off a defender. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. On the option. He'll keep it himself. He'll pitch it. At the 45 on its way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off the spot, he gets outside the pocket. They're a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
He's got 69 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. The Black Knights will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Goes to the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on second down. The option look. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. He started in a great spot, but now facing a 3rd and 4. On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Runs through the tackle. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Black Knights!
This is a guy guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the ready. Spire.
The back goes in motion. Now the pitch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. They'll run the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. The pitch.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? On the option. He'll do it himself. Quick toss. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Going downfield for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. It's the better play there by the defense.
Now on the option. Now the toss. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him. And just, you know what? Let his talent do the rest.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking for a huge play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take another shot here. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Here comes the option. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the at the 22.
And the Army offense will take over. First and 10.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. On the option. He'll toss it. Still running at the 40. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to scramble. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be checked down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you could tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? The 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, North Texas. Don't. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets it past the marker. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Twist his way through. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Here comes the offense on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll... Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
The option look. Now the pitch. Fakes his man out. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the rest. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense just... Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Now the toss. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. This guy is doing it all. It's like he's Glenn Davis and Doc Blanchard doing it all over the place for Army.
And there's no secret, right? Like, they're not going to throw the football the yard. You're going to get it.
He's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll pull it on the read. He'll pitch it. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. And here comes the offense on second down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
What a job scrambling outside the pocket, keeping his eyes down the field, making a big play. Quarterbacks nowadays, they do this on the regular, all so athletic, and then able to drop bombs down the field.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Cross the 30 out to the 33, engage 4 on the play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the freshman just threw it behind him that time.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On the option. Got the first down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a crease. It's James. At the 45 on his way. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have every... gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Open space at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Army! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy.
Now on the option. Shakes off the tackle. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. The pitch. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. On the option. Quick toss. Can't get him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They want that clock to run. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And for a quick...
On the double.
And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Nestled on the banks of the Hudson River, Michie Stadium. It will play host to some of the nation's finest today and another thrilling edition of Army football. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
On the ready. Get set, get set.
They'll run the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Oh, and I love it. They give the ball to the fullback. We don't even see him. All the time, but when he is, it's always unselfish, pounding people. I love when you toss him a little love and give him the rock.
You ever wish you played fullback instead?
No,
You would have been a great fullback. Great H-back.
just hit people, hit them again, hit them again. Now I'm good. I'll go get the quarterback.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we talked about it in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He'll turn it loose out to the right. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll keep it himself. He'll toss it. Running with power. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. And the Black Knights will have it 1st and 10. Goes to the option. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The Black Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The option look. He'll pitch it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. On the option. He'll toss it. And he'll take it in. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. And they got him for a safety. On the option. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Now the pitch. Plows through the defense. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
With the score, Air Force 9, Army 7.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Now on the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up?